Alright, so instead what I decided to do, I found the other location for one of the other pieces, if I'm not mistaken. Basically, you come down the same path and you jump on this, and it's a teleporter, it takes you across, and here's another elevator that takes you down. So if this is taking us to a second piece, we're just going to go ahead and do that, and we'll check on that platform, and then I can go back and do the other thing if I actually have to. But in the meantime, I just want to progress, right? We got another one of these pieces. This is gonna teleport us somewhere else. There's a health back here. Oh, okay. Well, first death to the map. That's nice to see. No, I don't want to go up. Come on, man. Alright, so this is where things start getting interesting, right? Let's see. You know what I actually should have done? I should have gone back to town to get the upgraded dash. We're not going to do that, though. We're going to see what happens. Even if it is less efficient, that's okay. So I totally forgot that these things move. So there's a pattern. Do they just... Is it this room or is it a different one? Okay, so these just go at the same time. Alright. Never mind. It's not actually a pattern. Well, it is a pattern, but it's not the one that I thought it was. So... There's a teleporter there, but I can't get to it because it's blocked off. So we need to lower these things by doing something. This is the room where I said there's a pattern. Yeah. I might die a couple times here because I don't remember what it is. Well, one thing is for certain. Block 2 doesn't ever move, so we don't have to worry about that. Now I gotta see here. 1, left, left, right, left, left, right, left. Wow! Are you kidding me? I didn't even walk. Alright, I might have been holding right on the analog stick preemptively to what's it called? To catch it right when it was gonna have nothing going on. Alright, so there we go. Anyways, enough talking. Don't worry about it. First try. We did it first try. Can I destroy this thing? I don't know if I can or not. I want to say I can. Maybe not. So obviously we can't make that jump, so we're just gonna head over here. Oh, well that's how you make the jump. Nice. Alright. Let me heal first. This is gonna be a pain in the ass. Nice. Alright, oh god. Let's just go. I thought that was gonna be a lot harder than it turned out to be. Wasn't that big of a deal though. Alright, there's a big dude here. I don't know what his attacks are. It looks like he has a jump and a slash. Okay, there's a slash. Not that big of a deal. Playing baseball with these birds. There's a lot of birds in this game for some reason, at least in this section. I don't know why. Hopefully these blocks don't start moving. Jump. Okay. Alright, so classic, you know, Zelda Move in into their range of attack. Move out once they attack. Back and forth. Alright, I'm gonna take this suit out first. Whoa, he tracked my movement. Okay. I timed it wrong. Alright, he's dead. Is that? Oh, I thought that was 2 upgrades. Never mind. So now, I'm gonna use this thing. It's gonna unlock the door on the other side where we came from. I can't cross, obviously, because there's a giant... oh, that also restored the power. So that's nice to see. Alright, so we gotta make it down to the bottom. Okay. Alright. Give me some time to look at this and figure it out, because... Oh god, that was the worst time to go! I think it was the next cycle. Am I gonna have to start all the way from over here? Jesus. Alright. That's okay. That's what we get. So I remember when this game first came out, a lot of people were, well, not people, but I guess they are technically people, but a lot of journalists, like gaming journalists, gaming critics or whatever, were complaining, saying that the game was too hard. As I take 2 hits there. I was going to make a case for the game not being that hard there, but anyways, they were complaining that the game was too hard. Kind of similar to what at least I saw when it came to Fury. I don't necessarily think that, number one, I don't necessarily think this game is super difficult, and number 2, I don't necessarily think that's a bad thing anyways. You know, even if it was really hard, like that's a good thing. Nobody wants to play a game that's like, I mean, if you want to, you can, but like, there's other games to play out there, right? Most games in general, in my opinion at least, are pretty easy. Like most single-player games, right? Alright, so we're going to go ahead and unlock this, and we're going to go for the run back. Alright. I think that's the time right there. No, I gotta do it when the top block is trailing the two right next to me. So not now. Not now. Now. Alright, nice. Sometimes you just gotta sit there and look at it for a little bit and just be like, okay, oh, that was close. Sometimes you gotta sit there and just look at it and stop talking. And just look at what's going on. Alright, so that's our second upgrade if I'm not mistaken. Nice, I like it. So let me see this pattern. So 3, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3. Left, right, left, left. So I gotta go when the 2 middle ones go down. Too close, too close, too close. That's what I get. Standing too close, please keep your hands and feet inside the ride at all times. You don't want to get your hands cut off, get your face crushed. Alright, that's fine. At least we don't have to start all the way back from the beginning. It's not a big deal. First try every time. That's what I like to see. And it's not over. Jesus Christ. Okay. This one's not that hard though. We just gotta go when these two go up. Okay. Wait, what? Did I just glitch the game out? Did you guys see that? I didn't die. And I got... I'm supposed to... You see that glowing thing in the bottom left-hand corner? I'm supposed to hit that or turn it on to lower these. Is that going to affect me later? Oh, let's hope not. Whatever, we'll figure it out. Okay. So there's going to be a bunch of them here. And I got to go when they start opening up. So now. Oh, nice. Free pass, game. Thanks. What the hell just happened? That's never happened to me before. Well, I'll take it. That's a lot of birds. That's a lot of birds! Alright, let me concentrate. Let me concentrate. Nope. See, I love games where it's not just about like, oh, you figured out the puzzle, but there's also some like reflexes involved, right? So dashing all of those attacks and just pretty much trying to maximize your damage, get every slash off just in time right before their attack comes out so that you can actually dodge it. Like, I like that, right? You think of games like Devil May Cry, I like that kind of stuff. Let's check over here. Okay, so that's our elevator back up. So now we're going to check to see if that platform, if we actually have to do anything with that platform, or if I'm just being paranoid and thinking I missed something when I actually didn't. And that tends to happen to me a lot when I'm playing through games like this, especially like a game like an RPG. Sometimes I'll revisit areas like 2 or 3 times just to make sure I didn't miss anything. Alright, alright. So we're going to land, it's going to give us a prompt. Nope. That's going to take us back to town, isn't it? Oh no. Okay. That takes us back over here. Okay, so we're in the clear. We don't actually have to go back to that section. That's really nice. But what we are going to do right now is I'm going to go ahead. Can I use this to travel back to town? So let me see which ones I have. So there's one right above me, and there's this one over here. I think this is the last one I have to get though. But right now we're gonna go ahead and head back to town, get some upgrades, and move on. Speaking of checking stuff out, what time is it? It's 5:25. And somebody sent me a text message telling me something about there's going to be cross-platform play. I don't know what they're talking about. I don't know who the person is. But, well, it's actually not a text message, it's a tweet. My mistake. Oh, so I said, back on track, back on track, back in the game. So we said we're going to get some upgrades. I think this is what I want. Oh, I don't have enough for it. Okay, so you need 3 of those things. Alright, never mind. Let me go check the dash. Do I need 3 of those also? Or do I just need 2? Yeah, we need 3 of those. Okay. So I actually can't get any upgrades yet. So what we're gonna do is... Actually, I don't think using the teleporter is the best choice. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna head down here and see if I can do anything. Well... I mean, I don't think it really matters, right? Yeah, I'm just gonna head up here. Can I teleport here from anywhere? All right, we're gonna go here, and if we can find anything, we can actually get the thing that we need from here. Then we'll teleport up here, and if not, then I mean, we can still teleport up there, so it's not a big deal. Let's see. So now we can figure out if these things actually respawn or not, or if I'm wrong about that. I remember they respawn. I know the enemies respawn. That's like every game though. Okay, so we're just gonna run through everything. And here we can check. Yeah, so see, the health pack respawned. So you're never gonna like run out of health packs, right? If you're having that many problems with the game in terms of like its difficulty, you don't really have too much to worry about. It's just a matter of perseverance and like playing the game. So there's another health pack over there. I don't need it though because I'm full on it. Or is this the area where I'm supposed to be going? This doesn't lead anywhere though. Okay. Where's that section though? Is it up here? Yeah, it's right here. So these enemies respawn. I'm just gonna back up. Come on. Come on. Alright. So we're gonna head down here and check if this thing's open. I don't think it is though. I think I have to beat the boss, yeah. So I have to beat the boss of this like section of the world or whatever. So we're just gonna go ahead and teleport up to this waypoint. And now I need to figure out where the heck this last one is. I don't... Oh, maybe it's right here. Well, that's not the last one. That's one of them. And then, what does that do? I'm gonna head down these stairs over here. I know that there's a boss, and I don't remember if I go to the 4th section after the boss or before the boss. I think it's after the boss. I think the boss is coming up pretty soon. So here's a door that I can't open because I need the 4th section in order to go down there. So what we're gonna do is head down here. I have 3 pieces, so I can head in here. But I don't remember the order of the boss in that last piece. I think the boss is coming up. We'll see. And I don't remember how to beat him, so I might die a couple of times. That's okay. This isn't a perfect run, but it's always going to be first try, okay? So let's just get that right out of the way. Don't ever question me. First try every time. Alright. Is this where the boss is at? I know he's not like right when you first start, right? Or is he? I think he might be. Let's see. Make sure we don't die here. Oh god. Alright. Nope. Oh god. Nope. That sucks when their attacks are not matching up in terms of like what attack they're using. Okay, I just died. That's sick. When you have 2 of those guys and their attacks do not match up, because they have 2, right? They fire like, I guess, fireballs at you. They're like bullets. I'm just gonna call them bullets. And then they have other ones where they fire like a big AoE blast right in front of them, right? When one is firing one and the other is firing another one, it's kind of a pain. We're not gonna deal with these guys right now. So see, now they're synced up, which is nice. And that's my fault. Right, it's my fault because if you run through the middle, you aggro both of them. But if you run through the left or the right, you aggro, you know, the one that's on that side. And when you aggro them like that, it ends up fucking up the attacks. Because I think they both aggro no matter what. But I'm stupid. They both aggro no matter what, but they aggro at a different time, so their attack timers are set up differently. Or I could just be talking out of my ass. But I'm a professional, so obviously that's not the case. Alright. Nope. Okay. And last hit. Alright, I want to take... No, I'm going to go ahead and take this guy out first. I want to lure these guys over, because these fat bastards won't move, so... That's okay. Oh no. Alright. So here's the first piece of our... Oh, second piece of the last thing that we need in order to get that upgrade. Health pack, nice, I like it. What is this? Oh, I gotta go over here. Yeah, the boss is coming up. I remember this. It's like a library. Or an archive, whatever you want to call it. Can you guys hear the ice cream man outside? It's hot as hell. I live in Southern California. It's probably like 92 degrees outside, but it's probably like 100 degrees in my room because I don't have an air conditioner in my room. The only thing I have cooling me down is this fan right next to me. You guys probably won't hear it though because I'll do some audio editing, so it just kills the noise of that, but still. So here's the boss. We don't need that, so we're not going to get it. I might go quiet a couple times while I'm playing this, just so that I can concentrate. Oh shit. Oh, I need to heal. Look at all the dudes on the, like, the left and the right. They're all, like, worshipping him. That's pretty sick. Oh. Oh my god, I forgot about that. Okay, okay. Run it back. First try. Here we go. Let's go. First try. Here we go. Stop talking. Stop paying attention to all the birds on the side. That's cool that they're all worshipping him, but come on, man. There's a guy trying to kill you here. Get your head in the game. Got him! It took me like the first try, honestly. It took me one try in total. So the first thing we're gonna do is go and grab this health pack, heal. Boss is a lot harder than I remember him being. Probably because I wasn't using the gun though. Honestly, if you use the gun once he puts himself in the corner, basically, the boss has two phases, right? He has two main phases. He starts off in the middle, and then he goes into one of the corners, and does his little fire attack, and then comes back into the center, and then calls out 4 birds. So when he goes into the corners, being right next to him is actually not the best option, because he starts using 2 sets of those attacks that track you, and being right next to him just means you're going to get hit, especially when he starts doing the alternating grid attack, right? So what I did was, well, you guys saw what I did basically, right? Every time he would go into the corner, I would stay at range and fire my gun off at him, and then every time he would come into the center, I would attack him to get charges for my shots, and kill the birds, right? And then from there, I would just continue to do the same thing, rinse and repeat. It's actually not that difficult when you actually use a strategy instead of just running in face first. So now I got a new gun. This is like a laser, yeah. Alright, sick. So first things first, we're gonna head up here. That we're missing, which is that last section. And the way we're gonna get there is by, I think we can go through that one section that I said I didn't have the right pieces for, I think. Okay, no, never mind. Let me do this. Let's go back to town, because remember, now we have upgrades, so we're gonna head back to town and get an upgrade. I think we're gonna go with the dashing, because the dashing is gonna come in handy in some of the sections in the next level, which is gonna be the left-hand side or the western side of the map. There's some stuff that you can't get if you don't have the dash upgrade, so we're gonna go ahead and get that. Basically, you get the dash upgrade so you can get more of those coins, or modules, or whatever, nodes if you want to call them that, in order to get more of those so that you can get more upgrades. And also it helps you dodge stuff, right? Like, that's always nice too. Oh, now I can show you guys that one thing that I was talking about over here. So you see on the bottom how it has the numbers that go up and down? Well, I think if you hit 100, you get something. I don't know what it is. I think it's just an achievement. That would kind of suck if it is. But basically, the faster you go, the more momentum you have. So it's harder for you to like control the distance that you're traveling at, or that you travel to. And that's why you saw me slam into the wall there, because I'm not good at that, and I don't pretend to be. Okay, so those things do not respawn, obviously, but what I do want... Wait, is this... Can I go this way? Oh, that's a health pack, okay. So you see, now we can just dash like a madman. But again, like I said, sometimes you will dash into the wall, and that's not a good thing. Can I dash? Well, let's see. We're gonna try and dash across this gap onto that platform, but you can't dash in midair, so that doesn't actually work. And this is the jump that I tried last time, right? And I wasn't able to make. So we're not even going to try it again. I'm going to get this health pack over here. So now I'm not actually fully stocked, but I'm pretty close to being fully stocked. there's one over here. So we're going to use one, get full health, and grab this one. But the question still remains, how do we get to that last piece? And I don't necessarily have the answer for that right now. But we're going to figure it out. What did that do? Okay, so I just broke that, whatever. Oh, the tracking on those guys is so much better than most of the enemies in this game. Like, they're the most, I guess, what you would call basic. Okay, now this is open, yeah. So they're the most like basic enemy, but at the same time, they can be pretty difficult. So you see the problem presented here, right? I don't know. You gotta find the pattern out there, but like, you're probably not gonna figure it out unless you do it like 4 or 5 different times. And you see, that's also why I bought the dash upgrade, because it comes in handy when you get into those types of situations. Get out of here. Get out of here. Is there anything over here? God, I hate how you can't really see it. You can't see any of them, like your surroundings. Like, you would think it's probably not that big of a deal, but it really is. Alright. This is what it feels like to play console FPS games to me. When you have your FOV set to like 65, can't deal with it. I hate it. Even when I play, like, for example, when I tried playing the Battlefield 4 campaign, you can't change the FOV in the campaign mode, so you end up playing with like 65 FOV. I got nauseous while playing it. That's why, if you guys watch that, the Call of Duty Infinite Warfare reaction trailer video that I posted, there'll be a link somewhere in the video right now, so you guys can go ahead and check that out if you haven't. But in case if you didn't see that, I mentioned I'm probably going to get nauseous in this section, and that's why. Get out of here. Because FOV and things like that just really bother me. What the fuck is going on here? Where am I supposed to go? So that's a switch that I gotta pull. We're gonna go down this way. Get off of me. Alright, so we went around the other way. Nice. For a second there, I was worried that I'm gonna have to deal with those stupid fucking blocks again, but I guess not. It's gonna take me to the exit. Alright. Wait, what? Oh my god. Alright, so here we go. First try. Look, check this out. Check this out. Bam! What did I say? Told you, first try. Every time. Every single time. That was like my 20th try. But that's okay. Like I said, with the power of editing, you guys will never know. That could have been my, like, 69th try. You don't know that. I just said, oh, it's my 20th try. Alright, so now I gotta pull this thing up. Bada bing, bada boom. Now it's gonna open up the gate under me and I can go back out. Because I don't think I can fast travel from this, like, dungeon cave area thing. It's not really either of those things, but whatever. Now my man is gonna go ahead and have a meltdown here. He's gonna start throwing up blood, start hallucinating. I almost got lodged into like the room, the little nook where the brick comes out of. What were the name of those brick guys from Mario? I can't remember. But anyways, we're gonna head back to town here because I believe we can now go ahead and go to the western area of the world map. But I'm gonna double check something real quick because I'm not sure if I have another upgrade. I might. Alright. What I want is the reflect bullets thing. Just because that's hype, right? Fuck, I don't. That's not hype. Alright, well anyways.